And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our final game of the afternoon. It is the Dogs on the Run taking on Ddta. Dogs on the Run, coached by Clarence Andre and Justin Magnus. And they are number 1, Amelia Huffer. Number 2, Olivia Magnus. Number 3, Emma Ginger. Number 4, Kendall McCowan. Number 5, Kennedy Andre. She goes by KK. And number 6, Kennedy Conway. And for Ddta, they are coached by Jamison Lewis, Troy Evans, and John Perkins. Number 1, Zoe Beamer. Number 2, Ainsley Evans. Number 3, Kara Lewis. Number 4, Duffy Cartwright. Number 5, Rosie Champney. Number 6, Jacqueline Ogle. And number 7, Miranda Perkins. This is our 6th and final game of the afternoon. We appreciate you all joining us wherever you are, right here on the Epysa on YSN. I am DJ Yoakley, and we are about to be underway here. Dogs on the Run against Ddta. Coach Magnus getting the girls to their spots, as well as Coach Lewis as well. So it's going to be Kennedy Conway inbounding the ball. Okay, thank you. And that's Olivia Magnus is going to have the ball inbounded to her. So we're about underway here, and just like that, here we go. Magnus brings it up. Calls out the play. It's 1. Liv Magnus calls it. They break. Magnus looks right, looks left, looks right, looks left again. Passes down low. Ball's up, and just in and out. That shot by McCowan. No good. Ball shot again, rebounded by 5. Put up and good. And that's KK Andre with the bucket. And we have broken the tie. So Dogs on the Run with the early 2-0 lead on the first possession of the ball game. That's something I don't think we've seen yet today. First possession, first bucket. So Ddta will bring the ball up. Inbounded. Ainsley Evans waits the inbound pass. She gets it. Evans turns it around. Talks to the referee, Matt Warner. Gets his okay, and she dribbles upwards. Evans looking. Dribbling to the left. And the ball is stolen by Magnus. Dogs on the Run with possession once again. And Ddta is going to have to back up past half court. And Magnus will have the chance to bring it up. Magnus brings it up. Drives towards the bucket. She gets to the corner. She puts it up and just left of the basket. So here comes Ddta pushing, and recovered by Ddta. The ball is going to be put up and no good. And Dogs on the Run with the rebound. Magnus looking for the ball. Magnus gets the inbound pass. She's going to dribble up towards half court. Calls for the play, goes to the right. She's got wide open spaces. She's underneath the basket. She puts it up and off the backboard and recovered by Ddta. Can't find a handle on it. That ball is going to go out of bounds. Let's see which way they point. And they're going to call orange ball, I believe. Timeout called by Coach Lewis. And all the girls get to their sides quick. Nothing like a good water break. So they're calling it out. 3:40 to go in the first quarter. Your score is 2-0 in favor of Dogs on the Run. Dogs on the Run, also a proud sponsor of EPYSA basketball on YSN. Make sure you give them a call. Get delivery after the game. Dogs on the Run. South Market Street in East Palestine. So we're still waiting on the timeout to break.
Coach, they're running low on time.
This would be a nice spot for a commercial.
I'm going to get on you, ref. It is orange ball.
So DDTA will have possession of the basketball, down 2-0. What number is that? I'm trying to figure out the number. Number 7. Miranda Perkins inbounds it to Ainsley Evans. Evans dribbles just shy of half court. She dribbles back towards center part. Evans splits the C's. She hands off. Perkins looking for the inside, and ball is it's a scrum and recovered by Jacqueline Ogle. And Magnus with a strip. So Liv Magnus with a great defensive play right there for Dogs on the Run. She's going to drive. She calls out the play, and here we go. Magnus to the right side, looking to put the bucket up. Getting back in, a great shot by Kennedy Conway, but that's not going to count. They're going to call. She's going to have to dribble. So here we go. It'll be orange ball, and it'll be Miranda Perkins inbounding it to Ainsley Evans. And Perkins inbounds it to Evans, and here we go. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Ainsley Evans with the basketball. She dribbles up. Trying to find some room is Evans. Evans gets inside. Evans looking. Trying to put the ball up, and stripped by Magnus. And stripped by Ogle. Back to Magnus. Magnus is going to drive. She's got nothing but gray shirts in front of her. She drives up. She's going to put it up, and that one is going to fall. So a quick 4-0 lead for Dogs on the Run. And it'll be Miranda Perkins inbounding it for DDTA.
For a quick second, I was out there.
Perkins inbounds it to Kara Lewis. Lewis dribbles, passes, looking to pass. And Lewis picks up her dribble again. She goes back. She's looking for it. Great attempt right there by KK Andre at a steal. And that ball is recovered by Duffy Cartwright for DDTA. And then KK Andre with another steal. So it'll be orange ball moving forward. We're under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Scores 4-0. Dogs on the Run. Perkins passes it in. Kara Lewis brings it up on the point. Crosses half court. She's got her sweet Jordans on. Lewis has open space. She goes in. She hop steps, puts it up and in. So a great play by Kara Lewis, getting DDTA on the board, 4-2, and cuts the lead in half. Inbound pass to Liv Magnus. Liv drives, 10 seconds to go. Magnus puts it up off the backboard and out. She gets her own rebound. She's going to put it up from free throw and in and out off the back iron, and that's how the first quarter is going to end. Your score 4-2 in favor of Dogs on the Run. You're watching EPYSA on YSN. And welcome back, everybody. It is the second quarter of the EPYSA Game of the Week on YSN. Opening up the second frame, DDTA will have the basketball going right to left on your video dial. And Zoe Beamer will inbound it for DDTA. Getting things officially put together. Kara Lewis gets the inbound pass. Checks with her dad for the play. Starts the dribble. Waits for the play call. And here we go. Kara Lewis goes to her right. She's going to try to find the right side, and she does. She's got nothing but open lane. Lewis driving the lane, puts it up, and that one's going to fall. So we got a tie ball game at 4 here. DDTA and Kara Lewis with 4 points for Orange. So Dogs on the Run will have to inbound. And it'll be Kennedy Conway inbounding it to KK Andre. Andre looking for some room. She's double teamed. She puts it down, finds Magnus. Magnus on the left side, looking, stopping, popping, ball's up, and just missed that basket. Rebounded by Andre. Andre's going to put it back up, off the board and out. Kara Lewis with the rebound. Lewis driving. She's only got Magnus in front of her. Lewis stops and puts it up, and that ball is rebounded by Dogs on the Run. I believe that is KK Andre, and it is. Andre comes down with it. She's going to dribble up. Crosses half court. Kara Lewis is on her. Andre puts the ball down, trying to find a teammate, trying to find Conway. Andre gets the ball back. She still has her dribble. She picks it up. So looking to find Magnus, and does. Magnus puts it up, and just a little bit too hard. And that ball is going to be recovered by Emma Ginger, and in and out of the hands of Ginger. Now it's Ogle trying to find the handle on it, and it's Magnus and Ogle on the ground, and it's going to be, see if it's a jump ball, and it should be gray ball, and that it is. Dogs on the Run. So Conway will inbound it to Andre. Andre brings it up past half court. Picks up her dribble. They're going to call double dribble on this one. So Matt Warner is going to explain kind of the situation of what's right and wrong. They're going to let her pick up the play. Passes to Magnus. Magnus puts it up, and that's going to be short. Brought down by Ogle. Ogle pushing the ball forward. And a great defensive play right there by Kendall McCowan. Getting Dogs on the Run the ball back. Andre driving the ball in. She stops. Passes. Magnus puts the ball up off the backboard and out. McCowan chasing down the rebound, but it's Ogle that comes up with it. Ogle trying to find some room. Kara Lewis loses the handle, and it's KK Andre who gets it. Andre passes it. Magnus shoots it off the rim and out. And brought down on the outside, and that ball is going to be out of bounds. We'll see which way possession goes. Looks like it's going to be Kendall McCowan taking the ball out for Dogs on the Run. And it's going to be KK Andre waiting that inbound pass, opposed by Kara Lewis. Good try by McCowan, almost pulled it off. That play was deep in the playbook. McCowan passes it, inbounds it to KK Andre. Andre dribbles, passes it down low. Kennedy, up and in. Kennedy Conway puts it up and good. And Dogs on the Run now with a 6-4 lead over DDTA. Kara Lewis with the inbound pass from Zoe Beamer. Kara Lewis dribbles just shy of half court. She's got two teammates setting the pick for her. Kara Lewis trying to make her mind up on where she's going to go. She dribbles up, gets beyond the three-point arc, And no double teams are called, and that is going to be orange ball. Kara Lewis will get the ball right back. So Kara Lewis starts her dribble. We are almost to a minute left until halftime. Kara Lewis waiting for the play call. Pick is set. Kara Lewis is going to go out to the right. She goes around. She's got nothing but daylight. Kara Lewis jump stop, puts it up, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up, and this one is good. So we got a 6-6 ball game. Just under a minute now, 57 seconds and counting in this ball game. Tied at 6, DDTA and Dogs on the Run. Ball inbounded to KK Andre. Andre brings it up slow. Coach Magnus calling out the play. Andre looking for it, looking for a teammate, trying to find Emma Ginger, and to no avail. Ainsley Evans makes the defensive play, picks up the ball, and is going to drive it up. Ainsley Evans gets to half court and puts the brakes on. Yeah. Evans breaks, splits the C's, goes up the middle, and we thought she had it, but unfortunately the ball goes out of bounds. It should be, I believe it's going to be orange ball. Nope, going to be gray ball. Dogs on the Run. So 5 seconds to go before halftime. That looks like it's the way it's going to end. Your score at halftime, 6-6. We got a good one going for you. We'll see you after halftime. Keep watching the YSN Game of the Week for EPYSA. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. After halftime, we have a 6-6 tie ball game here. Getting ready to crack the third quarter. And it's going to be Dogs on the Run. We'll have the first possession of the game, and it will be Kennedy Conway passing it in for Dogs on the Run. It looks like Liv Magnus is going to be the recipient of that pass. Providing the defense is Miranda Perkins. Magnus does get the ball. She dribbles out towards half court. Defense right in front of her. She calls out the play. Pick is set. Magnus is looking. She's still looking to pass. Warner calls it into that one. He's going to call the travel, but she'll get the ball back and another try at it. So Magnus sets and waits. We're going to pick the ball up and we're going to go. Just underway in the third quarter. Magnus takes the ball, dribbles it to the right, trying to find some room. Passes down low, trying to find Ginger. Ginger picks it up. She dribbles. And it's picked away. Trying to find, I think it's Duffy Cartwright that came away with the steal, and it's Kennedy Conway, who unfortunately couldn't get it because she was, I don't know if you call it offsides or what, but it would be essentially, they have to, every time the ball is turned over, they have to wait until half court for a steal. So inbounding the ball is Kara Lewis. She inbounds it to Miranda Perkins. Perkins dribbling. Trying to find midcourt. They set the play. Miranda Perkins goes. Dribbling all the way. Dribbling. Looking for the ball. Puts it up and no good. And it's recovered by Zoe Beamer. Beamer puts it up. No good. And it's going to be Kara Lewis on the rebound. Lewis cutting inside. She's looking for an angle. Hands it to Perkins. Perkins puts it up. No good. And it's going to be out of bounds. And I think it's going to be Dogs on the Run ball. They're going to say it's DDTA ball. We'll go to replay on that later. We'll make sure we send that to Matt Warner. Miranda Perkins is going to inbound the ball to... She's got some choices. So she calls for the play. The C's part. She's going to make a play. Passes it to Ainsley Evans. Evans goes to shoot it, and the ball is taken away by Kennedy Conway. Now to Magnus. Magnus has space in front of her. Gets control, puts it off the rim, underneath it. Gets her own rebound. She steps out, looks up, puts it up, and that ball bounces in. So she breaks the tie for Dogs on the Run, 8-6 in favor of the Dogs. Kara Lewis is back to inbound it for DDTA. Miranda Perkins takes the inbound pass. Coach Lewis setting up his plays at half court. And Miranda Perkins dribbling inside. Covered by Kennedy Conway. Passes to Ainsley Evans. Evans trying to go along the baseline, trying to find some room. And it's stripped away by Liv Magnus. So DDTA will have the ball at the top. Kara Lewis will start things up for DDTA. Just under 2.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Kara Lewis waits things out. Screen is set for DDTA. Kara Lewis dribbles. She cuts down the middle. She's trying to find some daylight. Kennedy Conway between her and the basket. Lewis puts it up, no good. Ginger comes down with the rebound and passes it away to Magnus. Magnus dribbles. Drives, gets beyond the three-point arc. Magnus stops, pops, puts it up, and puts it in. Another 2 points for Liv Magnus. She's back on defense already. DDTA, lots of options to go. And Zoe Beamer is going to pass it inbounds for DDTA, and that's going to be Kara Lewis accepting the pass. She gets it and dribbles forward. Waiting for her at half court is KK Andre. Andre arms wide. Great defensive stance right there. Pick is set. Lewis around the corner. Lewis looking for some space, and it's Magnus once again with the defensive gem. Makes a steal. Magnus is going to wait this one out. She sets it up, and she's going to dribble out. Magnus dribbles up the middle. She's got some space. She's got some space in front of her. She looks up. She's looking for a teammate. She finds Conway. Conway puts it up and in. Nails the jumper. 12-6, Dogs on the run. Under a minute left to go here in the third period. And it's Miranda Perkins. It's going to inbound it. It looks to be Duffy Cartwright, I believe. And it is. Cartwright dribbles it up, trying to get around her defender. And it's once again Liv Magnus taking the ball. She drives it up the middle. She's got space. She puts it up. That ball is off the left iron. McCowan on the rebound. McCowan dribbles inside, and the ball is stolen and recovered by Magnus. Magnus around the right side. She's got space. She puts it up. She puts it off the front iron. Andre puts it up. Blocked. And Ddta trying to get the handle on the ball and steps out of bounds, and I think it will be gray ball, but that's the end of the third period. After 3, your score 12-6 in favor of Dogs on the Run over Ddta. We'll be right back right here on YSN. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the final stanza of the final game. We're in the fourth quarter. 6 minutes on the clock. 12-6 is your advantage. Dogs on the Run over Ddta. And Ddta will start with the ball. That's Kara Lewis that will pass it in. And that is going to be Jacqueline Ogle, who will take the inbounds pass. She will wait for the dribble. Coach Warner going to teach a couple things here. He's done an excellent job of bringing EPYSA back in basketball especially. Great job by all the coaches and volunteers for EPYSA. Firmly back entrenched as one of the top organizations in youth sports. Ogle takes the ball, dribbles around. That ball, Magnus trying to find it, and that ball is going to be just out of bounds. It's going to be an orange ball. Kara Lewis once again going to inbound the ball. And Jacqueline Ogle is going to be awaiting that inbounds pass. So Coach Lewis calling out the plays here. So Ogle is going to start the dribble. And they call the play out. Pick is set by Lewis. Ogle loses the ball, picks the dribble up. Ball handed off to Evans. And it's controlled now by Dogs on the Run. Ginger puts it up, and that ball is going to fall, and it's a 14-6 lead for Dogs on the Run, and that was Emma Ginger with the bucket. Ball brought up by Kara Lewis. Jacqueline Ogle waiting for the play call. Lewis dribbling, waiting for things to materialize. Lewis cuts down the middle. She's wide open. She's got space. She puts it up and she puts it in. Great play call by Coach Lewis and executed by Kara and his team and her team. So 4 minutes just over in the fourth quarter. Your score is 14-8 in favor of Dogs on the Run. KK Andre with the basketball. She's going to bring it up. Crosses the half-court line here. Being approached by Kara Lewis. Double pick set up. McCowan, one of them. Passes it away. Intercepted. That ball is intercepted and brought up and put up and rebounded by Ogle. Ogle puts it back up. And back up goes Zoe Beamer. Beamer puts it back up. And recovered by Magnus. Magnus brings the ball up. Approaching the 3:30 mark here in the fourth quarter. Magnus passes to Ginger. Ginger puts it up and over, and it's going to be recovered by Andre. Andre looking for a teammate. She tries to get it and does to Magnus. Magnus puts it up and in. So 2 more for Liv Magnus. She's having a heck of a day. 16-8 your score. DDTA with the basketball, and we're approaching the 3-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Kara Lewis brings it up. Dribbles up. Goes to the left. Kara Lewis inside now, the 3-point arch. And recovered by DDTA, and I think the ball goes out of bounds, and I think it's going to be, I'm going to say orange ball. They're going to say gray ball. Dogs on the Run. So Ginger will pass the ball in to KK Andre. Emma Ginger puts the pass down, and Andre turns and begins her approach towards half court. Calls out the play. Dribbles out. Andre puts it up. Ginger takes the ball. Dribbles towards her basket. She loses the handle and picked up by DDTA. Handed off to Kara Lewis. Lewis, wide open spaces. She puts it up and she puts it in. 16-10 now in favor of Dogs on the Run, but Kara Lewis is starting to get hot. Emma Ginger. Inbound pass to KK Andre. Getting some instruction from Coach Warner. Dribbles up. We are now under the 2-minute mark here to go in the fourth quarter. Score 16-10. And it's going to be, should be a jump ball here. Should be gray ball. So Dogs on the Run should have it. And they do.
Gray ball.
So Emma Ginger will inbound pass to KK Andre, who is standing on her side of half court. Andre dribbles out to the right, looking, putting it down. Emma Ginger gets the ball, looking, and ball goes out of bounds, and it should be and will be gray ball. Ginger will inbound pass it once more. Dogs on the Run with a stack, all on the left. Pass to Magnus. She's got the opportunity to shoot it. She gets set in the middle, puts it up, high off the backboard and down. Conway with the rebound. She puts it back up and throws it, and unfortunately just misses it. Good attempt by Dogs on the Run there on the offensive possession. Great rebound by Kennedy Conway. And now it is minute 30 to go here in the fourth quarter. And it's Jacqueline Ogle bringing it up for DDTA. She does a spin move. Dogs on the Run being told to get back to half court. And Liv Magnus with another steal. She's having a heck of a day both offensively and defensively. Magnus passes it away. Conway intercepted by Ogle. Handed off. And once again stripped away by Magnus, and Ogle controls the ball at the baseline. She dribbles out. 55 seconds to go in the fourth quarter here. Ogle dribbling up. Magnus makes the steal. She splits the defense. She's got one woman to beat. And she puts it up and in. And 2 more points for Liv Magnus. Final 38 seconds here of the fourth quarter. 18-10 is your score. Dogs on the Run has the commanding lead. Kara Lewis brings it up, being instructed to wait a little bit, set things up right. Kara Lewis still dribbling. Under 30 seconds now. Down by 8. Kara Lewis calling out the play. She splits the defense right up the middle. She's got wide open spaces. She puts it up. She puts it in. Kara Lewis with 2 more. 18-12, a high-scoring affair here in the final matchup of the day. 13 seconds to go. Emma Ginger passes it in. KK Andre dribbling up. Crosses the half-court line. Under 10 seconds. Andre passes it to Magnus. Magnus, eyes on the bucket. Dribbles, looking, stops. Emma Ginger puts it up. Emma Ginger, and in and out. And that is your final score. Dogs on the Run, 18. DDTA 12. A great game by all. Thanks to the sponsors. Thanks to all involved with YSN. I'm DJ Oakley. Until next week, everybody. We'll see you next time.